you have this much low end, and if signals aren't strong, then you really can't be heard because all the energy is going to the lower audio spectrum of the bandwidth. Over.
Roger, roger. Hey, I got to go move the truck. My wife needs to get out. I'll be right back in AKYX.
All right, I'm going to be sitting here. I'm waiting for DJ, who might be in there now. I don't know. But KB2UKA standing by. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Bravo Charlie. Do you copy KB2UKA?
Yep, I was on the phone, VA3KBC.
Oh, what's up, DJ? How you doing?
Doing good, yep. 57 degrees. Kind of a nice day here, but I walked around the yard and oh my, I'd never be able to cut this lawn here because she's soupy and there's waterland.
Oh yeah, we are at the tail end of a nor'easter, and we got about 9 inches of rain over the last 24 hours. It's 56 here. The wind picked up today. Today wasn't really a lot of rain. Today was 30 to 50 gusts. It's starting to die down. Over.
Yeah, we don't have any wind here. I went out to the rain gauge and it was soupy walking out there, and it was 1 3/4 inches is what we had here. See, we got heavy clay, Brookston clay here, and topsoils, and 10 to 12 inches of topsoil. So it's hard draining away with that heavy clay.
Oh yeah, the water just sits up there. Just stand by 1 second. I'll be right back.
KB1BEM listening.
It's Doug. That wasn't me. I think we have friends.
KB1BEM, good afternoon.
I think that's KB Kilo Bravo 1 Bravo Mike, QSL.
Bravo Echo Mike.
Kilo Bravo 1 Bravo Echo Mike. Oh man, I'm tired today. Isaac, what's up, brother? How you doing?
That those sharp edges get my attention. I just put the radio, the flex on, and man, those edges are sharp, man. But you're sounding good, man. You're all the way out there, and it sounds good there, though.
Thanks, brother. This is the bassier profile that I've been playing around with. I'm in here with my good friend Isaac, DJ, Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie. DJ's up in Canada. DJ, do you have a copy on Isaac?
I do, yes I do. I've got the beam pointed towards you, but I'm not even sure what his call was, so I can see where his location is.
I'm down here in Boston.
Well, the beam's pointing kind of in the right direction then, regardless.
Yeah, good afternoon. These melodious audios get my attention, man, so I had to come here and I just have my headphones on and just listening, okay?
Yeah, what's the name?
Isaac.
Okay, give me your call, Isaac.
Kilo Bravo number 1 Bravo Echo Mike. Kilo Bravo 1 Bravo Echo Mike.
I guess first time talking to you. I don't have you logged in here, so we've never talked before from what I can see here. But anyhow, I do copy you.
Oh yeah, you're coming in real nicely. No problem at all. Sounding great. So I'll turn it back to you, and then you can turn it back to Long Island. And I'm here listening. There you go.
Roger. Yep. Very good. Yeah. So yeah, just one of those kind of not so much dreary day, but not much wind, but everything is soupy around here. So I got my stuff came in. Home hardware called Doug, and my hearth for the pellet stove's in. So we're gonna go tomorrow to Sarnia and get that, and then I can get my pellet stove installed in the sunroom there, and and get that up and running. So that's been a real chore trying to find what they call a stove board hearth. Really hard to find them. Holy mackerel. So anyhow, I did get one, so that's the job for the weekend, I guess.
That's great. I looked at those. I was looking at an insert, I think, last year for the main fireplace, but I held off on it. The fireplace isn't that big, and if I have one of those, I want it to heat the pretty much the whole first floor of the house. So when we move, we're gonna have either pellet or wood burning or the combo one. But they're beautiful. I've seen pictures of your sunroom. That'll go great in there, DJ. Over.
Oh yeah. On the farm we had a sunroom and we had a wood stove in there. Man, oh man, in the dead of winter, with that thing cooking, it'd be 90 degrees in there. Of course, once it burned out, it just got really cold in there. But so mainly wanted to be able to use it later in the fall and maybe a little bit through the winter and then earlier in the spring. So that's what the plan is.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm assuming we're relatively close, but I'm assuming that your spring comes a few weeks later than ours. And I remember when I lived in Connecticut, I would cross the Merritt Parkway, and north of the Merritt Parkway, the leaves would be turning colors, and right south of the Merritt Parkway, the leaves would still be green. And it was the same going into the spring. They'd bud right south of that parkway and still be barren north of it for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. Over?
Yeah, longitude-wise, you're a lot lower than what we are. When you look at any news thing with Washington D.C. in the spring, there they got cherry blossoms out. Hell, we still got snow here, so I would say yes. You guys have a lot more earlier spring. The leaves on our trees probably depends on the spring, but they could be in around the 1st of May to near the end of May.
Okay, yeah. We start to get buds in April, late April, and we're almost fully bloomed by the end of May. And then the heat comes, DJ. The heat always comes. But we're hunkering down here. Today's the first, like I'm borderline about to turn the heat on in the house. I think the temperature is going to be like this for the next couple of days, probably another 24 hours in here. I'm going to need it on in the early morning, take the chill out. But I got to go out back this weekend, change the oil in the snow blower, get that all set because, I don't know. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot this year. Over?
Well, we very well could. I'm not sure what the Farmer's Almanac says, and I certainly don't listen to the meteorologist because they never seem to get anything correct. I guess we'll get what we get, and I just want to see some frost in the ground first before we get any snow. That's always a lot better. Otherwise, we get that snow cover, and then you're kind of getting off the driveway into the lawn and rutting up stuff. So it's always nice when we have a couple inches of frost first. But we'll see what happens. I'm not making any prediction, and it'll just be what it is. So my snow blower's in the back shed. I just have to move it up. No, wait a minute. No, it's up in the front shed here, and then I'll just put it in the garage here. So I got that all taken care of. We're just. And next week, November already.
Yeah, November's here. Thanksgiving's around the corner. Santa Claus, well, Mrs. Claus is already actively getting things ready. I saw a bunch of Amazon stuff. So Santa's going to be busy in the workshop this year, DJ. Over?
Oh, that's good. Yep. I'm not sure what she's going to get for our grandkids, but Josh is 16 and Ava's 14, so probably, we can kind of give them gift certificates. Seems to be the best thing, and then they can buy whatever they want.
Yeah, at that age, absolutely. My daughter asked for a wood whittling kit. So Santa's going to have to provide that in a safe fashion. But I think that's a really cool thing for her to ask for at 8 years old. And the boy, video games will keep him busy. Over.
Carol was watching on YouTube. The ventriloquist there, Jeff Dunham. He's got all his old toys from when he was a kid. A lot of stuff, woodworking and wood burning stuff, and that. He says you can't buy the stuff today because it's a hazard. But he said that, and it's in all pristine condition. So it's kind of cool, all the different things that he still has and what he had as a kid.
Oh yeah, Roger, he's great. My wife loves him too. He's very, very funny. Hold on one second. Just trying to adjust this transmit. Okay, yeah, I'm playing with the dB slider on the side here, similar to Thetis, where I can adjust how high up the signal goes. Over.
Roger, yeah. Anyhow, I'm glad I seen your post there about the gradient on the Anons here. So I looked at Steve's YouTube site and was watching that. Oh man, I love that. So it took me a while to get this figured out and get the colors just right. And I'm really happy with it.
It looks great. I hope we get a feature like that as they continue to update this software. That's really cool. Boy, especially when you're talking to a lot of people with not a lot of time going by, you could give them a pretty good idea of their signal report without having to look at the meter. Over.
Yeah, and that's why when I YouTube and tell the guys about it, they go look at it, and they're quite impressed and are happy to see what their signal looks like, their signal strength, what their, if they're splattering or whatever the case may be.
Let me tell you something. Your audio on there sounds good, even the way you're running it. It's crystal clear. Obviously, it's not identical to what you're hearing because it's coming through a speaker, but it's a pretty good setup, DJ. What I think you have to do, which shouldn't be too complicated, I think you could... Is there a line out in Thetis? I know you have input-output for your VAC, but is there a line out? Over?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the back of the radio, but I'm not sure. And yeah, it's just the mic on the webcam that's picking up from the speakers. And usually I turn the speakers up a little higher. They're just right at the top shelf there. So they're just about 1.5 feet away from the webcam. So that's what's picking up. The only problem is it's kind of maybe a hollowy sound in the room here. If I had it going through the computer and the radio and the OBS, it would be it would be a whole lot better. But Rick said he would walk me through it if I wanted to do that. I watched his YouTube video. It's a little involved, and I didn't want to make any adjustments and wreck what I've got here, so I've just kind of put it off for a bit. But I may. He says, give me a call. He says, we can do it over the phone or whatever. He says, I'll walk you through it.
Yeah, and if I'm wondering if there's a line out in the software, like there is with the Sun software, so you can have your input-output for your mic and your monitoring. But I know on here I have a line out, so I could just choose an audio driver as the line out in the software and then pick that up in OBS. And if you have that, and Art would know or Rick would know, but if you have that, that'll be very simple. There's no changes really to anything. You're just you're turning you're turning something on in the software. That's all you're doing.
Okay, I've got the audio up, and I have virtual audio cable set up, driver MME, input, voice meter, output, voice meter, input, and then enable for digital modes, disable for all others, allow PTT to over bypass back for phone. So I don't know what else I can tell you there.
Yeah, I'd have to see it. But you're running voice meter, so I'm sure it's very easy. I'm sure it's very, very easy. But yeah, have Rick log into your computer. He could probably do it for you remotely. And because of the antenna that you're running, everyone that you listen to is like 5 over. So every signal I hear you listen to is coming in so strong up there that if you get that audio piped directly to OBS, it'll be gangbusters. It'll be great.
Yeah, you're 20 over here, so. And he said he could do that, team view, but he kind of indicated that he would really rather walk me through it. He says that way you'll learn as well. Oh
yeah, absolutely. If you're if he's telling you where to click, it goes into the muscle memory, and that'll be it. It'll be up there forever. Oh, I'm getting the sniffles here. So we had a rough night. Yesterday I was doing a live stream, and at 6:30 my wife comes busting into the room. She says, I have to take the cat, Luigi, to the emergency vet. So I shut the stream down, and he's convulsing and gasping for air. And this is out of the blue, DJ. He's 14 years old. He's the first cat that I ever adopted with her when we were dating. We've been married 11 years. And he had some issues 10 months ago where he was getting constipated and he wouldn't go to the bathroom for 3-4 days. And then he would just go to the bathroom in the middle of the living room, which wasn't like him. We brought him to the vet. That went away. Then he had a urinary tract infection. We treated that for about 3 months. That went away. Long story short, she brings him to the emergency vet. They do an x-ray. They do an ultrasound. Ends up he has intestinal cancer, and we had to put him down last night. It was a rough night.
I was going to say 14 years old. Yeah, yep. He's his best days are behind him now. I know the neighbor's dog there. I haven't heard from Phil. I got a feeling that I had to take it to the vet there. It got hit by the bus or run over or something, and I took the dog in for him, and he said he'd let me know. And I think the vet had to put him down, and he just can't call me to tell me. So it was his buddy. So yeah, I know we get attached to our animals, don't we?
Oh, yeah. And I put 2 dogs down probably in the last 7 years. And then I had to put my dog down probably right around the time we got this cat about 14 years ago. That hit hard. But this cat hit hard, man. The kids are a wreck. My wife's a wreck. And that's it. Well, he got cremated. We're going to pick him up in a couple of days. And I got 2 other cats that we got around the same time. They're 13 and 14. So it's going to be a rough couple of years here, DJ. They're all going to go relatively soon. And then we have 2 young dogs. One is 4, one is 3. So they'll be around here a while. Over.
Yeah, Mark had to take Jack in. The cat that we found after a rainstorm. It was a kitten. And that was a really good cat. When Carol's allergic to cats and dogs, but we had him in the house, and she was not feeling good. She was laying in bed. Jack went up and laid by her head because he knew she wasn't feeling good. And little Ava kind of fell in love with it, and she wanted it. So Mark wasn't crazy about cats. Well, guess what happened? That ended up being Mark's cat. So what would it be? 10 years later, just this past spring, I think it was. He wasn't feeling good. He was meowing. He couldn't go to the bathroom or anything. So Mark took him to the vets, and his bladder's full of crystal. I don't know. There was something else in there as well. The vet says it may not be worth operating. So that was a hard day for Mark and everybody.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. It's kind of like losing a person. Not the same, but the feelings there are, excuse me, definitely similar. Definitely. So, I don't know. It was a weird day at work. I kind of was on another planet. I know my wife was here crying all day. Kids went to school. They seem miserable. So we had an early dinner. I'm in here. They're out there watching TV. I'll probably join them in a little bit. But yeah, you're at 10 over here. Sounding really good, DJ. Sounding great.
Well, you do too. So it's nice to have audio that we can hear each other and have antennas we can hear each other, and yeah, it just makes it more enjoyable, doesn't it?
Really does. Let's see, Isaac, you still listening in there?
Oh yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, you're 5 over here. So I don't know. Propagation, it was a little bit weird over the weekend, but it's been good because I think it's long and short right now. Massachusetts to New York is relatively close, and I don't think we'd normally be hearing each other this good. So I'm guessing conditions are good, Isaac. Over?
I know. Normally when I hear New York and I'm talking to somebody, I talk real fast because what happened, it just in and out. So I would if I hear one of my friends, I'll just say hi, because soon from now I'm talking to New York, it will be gone. So that's what happened. But yeah, all now yesterday the wind stopped picking up. Last night it shook around my little antenna. I went out. I kept on looking outside last night to see if anything break or the tree fall on it, and I hear a boom sound last night. It was the wind blow up the big trash barrel up against the house there, so kind of scared me for a bit. And then I went down to Brockton and Avon. They have some little towns south of Boston. No power down there at all. And the winds was going crazy today, crazy. So back to you there, Doc. KB2 KB1BEM on the group.
Yeah, I think you guys got hit harder than we did, and they were making it seem like we were going to almost be devastated down here. They called a state of emergency 2 days ago. We had a load of water, and today was supposed to be 50, 60 mile an hour gusts. It was windy, but nothing crazy. It was probably 30, 40 gusts at times, and it's going to clear out of here tonight, and that should be it. But I think you guys got it a little worse up there. Over?
Oh yeah, it scared me, man. It scared me. My son told me that down at the Cape was down. The winds down there was really, really crazy. Man, it was blowing like hurricane or something. Because I have some trees over my antennas, and when the wind get going last night, it was like crazy. Every minute I'm up looking outside to see if anything leaning over. So yeah, but it was crazy. And then my two sons don't have no power. One live in Brockton and one live in another town over there. And south over here, no power. And today I was driving to intersections over there, but we proceed with caution. But it took me every intersection I drive over there, no light. So everybody was proceeding with caution. When we were down in Brockton, I noticed a light pole over there snapped because you have a transformer, so I guess it just broke right over. So the police was parked right in the middle of the road with a yellow tape. So then when I was coming back, they called it, and I noticed the 2 power company truck was there. So the police, I guess the police didn't want to leave until the power company came there. So we had a windy night last night. KB2 UK, KB1BEM, and then I'll turn it back to you, and then I'll get my friends in Canada's call sign, because I haven't wrote it down yet. There you go.
All right, yeah, you were definitely worse than we were. There was no power outages here, just loads and loads and loads of water. So if someone had a leaky basement, they definitely got water over the last 36 hours. So my friend DJ, his call is Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie. Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie. DJ, I'll pass it to you. Go back to Isaac. Over.
Yeah, Isaac kind of faded away, but then came back again, so maybe conditions are starting to change. I'm going to let you guys go. I didn't realize what time it is. I got to get something ready for supper here. Carol's in her sewing room doing her quilt, and I'm relegated to making supper. She did it last night, so I'm usually the one cooking. But anyhow, I I don't have anything ready. I guess maybe I'll have to do gourmet wieners and beans. And I know she doesn't like that. But anyhow, well, good talking with you guys. I'm going to let you guys carry on there, and we'll catch up another time there. So good talking with you, Isaac, and you too, Doug. And time heals. Time heals. The family will. You never know. You might end up with another little one. So just carry on. Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie.
All right, 73 DJ. Yeah, we're already talking about it. I'm sure there'll be a kitten in this house no time soon. But not right now. Maybe in a couple of months. 73. Go ahead, Isaac.
Okay, very fine there. VA3KBC, KB1BEM. Okay, 73. It's nice meeting you this afternoon. And, I got into this flex thing here. And it got me going crazy. And then when I hear your friend Doug's, I talked to him a couple weeks ago on his Sunsdr2dx, man. It was like the band was open between us that afternoon, and it was super overheated. So I'm into the SDR thing now there. So 73 is VA3KBC, KB1BEM 73.
Okay, VA3KBC clear.
All right, later, DJ. Well, Isaac, I've got the Panadapt, the spectrum here stretched out. You're EQ'd pretty well, man. You're balanced across the board. I'm on that lower profile right now, so you should see a lot of energy in the low end. But you're sounding good and it's looking good. Over.
Yeah, yourself. But when I got this Flex Radio, I didn't have an idea what's going on with it. So I have to be over here trying to figure out stuff. But I hang up with thing. And guess what? Doug?
Go ahead. What?
I bought myself a Flex 6400, the one with the screen. My friend had it, and he wasn't interested no more. So he said if I want it. And he gave me a price, and I surprised him Saturday morning. I've now mailed it out Friday night, overnight, and he got it Saturday. And he put it in the mail, man. So I'm going to have one of the newer ones in the house soon. There you go.
That's great. What do you want now?
The 3000, the Flex 3000, there you go.
Okay, so you're running Power SDR, and you're going to switch over to Smart SDR, right?
Oh, so I'm running the K9NS thing on this Flex 300. So I guess when I get the Flex 64 or whatever it is, I don't know what he runs, so I don't have a clue there though.
All right, so that's going to be Smart SDR. I know, join the Flex Radio Enthusiast page on Facebook. There's a lot of good info there for Flex guys. I believe there's something you're going to have to do where you're going to have to assign the radio to yourself because you're not the original owner, the original purchaser. So once you do that, then and I think you do that in seconds. It doesn't take long. I just don't know how to do it. You're going to be running Smart SDR. That's the software with those 6400s. And once you get it up and running, we'll work on the EQ, man.
Oh yeah, QSL. The microphone I'm running over here is the RE220, and I have a cloud lifter that bring up the audio a couple dBs up, because I noticed when I was putting it straight to the radio, I hear some hiss, but now I use the cloud lifter. It amplifies, so I have to turn it down so I don't hear the hiss no more. And then so it's the microphone into that cloud lifter, and then it goes to my dipole over the garage. So that's the working condition over here. There.
Okay, well, your signal's very, very clean right now. Now, I had a Flex 5000, so you're going to have to refresh my memory on the 3000. The Flex 5000 had a balanced input on the back of the radio. So I used to go my, what was I using then? A PR781. Then I went to the preamp. Then I went to all my rack gear. And then I came out of the last component of the rack with an XLR balance cable to a 1/4-inch phono balance plug and plugged it right into the balance port on the back of the 5000. The 6400 does not have a balance input. So what you're going to need to do, you're going to need a DI box to convert from balanced to unbalanced. So you're going to go microphone, cloud lifter, and then the DI box. Well, actually, you're not. Yeah, you're going to need, I think you're going to need to go DI box into the 6400. Does the 3000 have a balance input?
I'm not sure what's behind it because I'm going into the front right now, but I think you can go into the back. I think there's a input in the back there. So the guy was telling me why the guy that I bought it from, he was saying wire went to the front, wire didn't go in the back there. So I'm not sure if it's balanced or what. But I got this ISO box. I paid $250 for a Jensen, the media DI box. I bought it for $200. But we ham operators, we spend money like crazy there, though.
Oh, well, with this hobby, it's very easy to. But that's all you need. Yep, that's all you need. Now, Flex will tell you that unbalanced input on the back of the 6400, they call it pseudo-balanced. It's not really balanced, but it's not really unbalanced. But I've looked at it, and I know a lot of guys that run all this audio gear on a 6400 also, and they all use those DI boxes, all of them. So that's a good thing that you bought that. Over?
Yeah, it's a nice box too. It's like 200 and something. Yeah, I bought it. And when I bought it, Jensen never have none in stock, so I guess they had to make it up. So they tell me no problem. We'll make it up and we get it out to you. So I bought it and it's here on the table. I like it. You got the this 1/4-inch, and then you got the ass here, and then you got the trim, and you got the trim 45, and then at the back you got the balance output. And then you got the ground lift on the pool, and 180 something. It's a nice little box, so yeah, man. When I get it over here, I have to catch up with you one day and the whatever, and we can figure something out. KB2 UKA, KB1BEM.
All right, cool, man. Cool, absolutely. KB1BEM. What am I doing? My email's good on QRZ, so shoot me an email. Hopefully you get, I'm always on very early in the morning on Saturday and Sunday. So even if usually conditions are short, so we should be able to hear each other, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I'm sometimes on at 6 a.m. But if you get it over the next few days, shoot me an email, and maybe we'll get together over the weekend. Over?
Yeah, yourself. So I think he's on the way from Florida, and it's coming up. So we see what happens, man. I got another microphone too. I got the what's this one is called? The Shure SM. Yeah, the Shure SM7B. I got that one, and a boom here too. So one of these days I have to tune that one up and make some profile with that big microphone. But I'm gonna buy myself another cloud lifter because the SM7B, it needs some a little booster. You need some enhancement to bring it to life. So that's what we'll do. So yeah, man, I hear you say that you lose your cat. I got one here, man, and cat here, he thinks that he ruled this house. He go out when he wants to, then he come, and it seems as if he know where somebody is in the house. If I'm in this room by the radio, he come and start to hit on this window. If I'm in my bedroom, he go boom, 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 boom. He just pound on the window, just hit his paws on the window, and he ain't stopping until when I come and let him in, man. And then sometimes when the air conditioner was in the room, what he used to do, we have to go to the back, and once you see the light come on in the back, he will run around. And sometimes he's coming from the side like he's upset that he have to stay outside the lab. These animals, man. KB2 UK, KB1BEM.
Oh yeah, these I got dogs, cats. I have an African gray parrot. Let me tell you something, Isaac. So this parrot, we got him when he was 6 months old. He's got to say 1,000 words, and he knows when to say it. Every morning he hears me open up the dryer, and he goes, "All right, I'm getting in the shower." So this morning at 5 a.m., I'm sitting at the dining room table. Everybody's sleeping. It's just me. And I'm having my coffee. And you know what the bird does? The bird starts meowing like the cat that just died. He was calling him. He knew he wasn't in the house. The bird is smarter than any of the dogs and any of the cats. And the bird knows the cat's not coming home. I could tell he knows. The other animals, I don't think, figured it out yet. Over?
Yeah, boy, you're amazing. These animals, amazing, boy. It's just amazing. These animals. Yeah, yourself is sometimes you hurt, sometimes when you lose one. I know. So no problem, man. My wife just wanted something to eat, so we had run down the street, and then when we pick up the food, we came back, and then when I put this Flex 3000 on, I noticed the signal right away, and then I noticed the lines them coming down straight as an arrow, not even a flitch over the line. When I look at your signal, not even everything just straight as the red line come down in the middle of my screen over here, man. So one of these days, man, when I get rich, I get one of those Sunsdr.
Yeah, well, what'd you pay for the 6400? It's got to be pretty close. This thing is, the Flexes are more than this thing.
Boy, I don't want to tell you over the year. He's my friend. He basically gave it to me. There you go.
Okay, well then there you go. So you don't say no to that, Isaac. That's good. You're very clean right now. A lot of guys on the Flexes are not that clean. You're clean. You're coming down the waterfall just like a stick of butter. No IMD, very clean. This Sun is just a very clean radio. I'm pumping a load of crap into this thing right now, and I can't overdrive it. I just can't. I'm doing 1200 watts. I've got all this audio stuff going through here, and this doesn't even have pure signal like an Anon. We're going to get pure signal. It's going to be a big firmware update sometime next year. We're getting Sun's version of pure signal, but I don't know how much cleaner they can make it. It's just been very clean. I have guys thinking I'm running. Whoop! I just hit the mic. I have guys thinking I'm running an Anon, and I'm not. Very, very good radio, and I know we'll get your 6400 dialed in. We're going to get it dialed in beautifully. All right, Isaac, I'm going to head out of here and go hang out with the family. Really, really good to speak with you. Shoot me an email, and we'll talk soon. Kilo Bravo 1, Bravo Echo Mike. Isaac in Dorchester from KB2 UKA 73.
73 is there, dog. I remember 2 weeks ago when I hear it the first time, man, my wife was over and I was saying to her, man, I was telling my wife, look at my screen over there. You see how red it is? Because that afternoon, man, it was open between both of us, man, and you were coming on the red, and I'm like, it really get my attention, I'm telling you. So no problem there, Doug. Nice talking to you this afternoon, and hope to catch up with you another time soon. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilo Alpha, Kilo Bravo 1, Bravo Echo Mike, 73.
73, and this is that first audio you heard. See, I just switched back to that first profile. Over.
Oh, you just switched back to my profile, man. You see, that's the one that we talked on 2 days ago. There's a little difference. The first profile have some more bass. There you go.
Yep. That's what I was. That's my VOoDOo profile. That's all the bass. This one's a little brighter. Over.
Yep. Yeah. I could hear it over here. I could hear it. I could hear it, man. So no problem. No problem. It's amazing that you come on here. You make as much profiles as you want, man. This thing, man. I'm done. I don't want to see no more old radios. When I put, you see how quick I see you? Because when I put this flex on, I look at the screen and you were there, so I just left click on the mouse and you're right up against the red line there. So that's why I like this stuff. Okay, it's time to change it, dear dog, and I'll let you go to go with the family there. KB2 UKA, KB1BEM, 73.
All right, Isaac, 73, and this one should be even brighter. Do you hear this one being even brighter?
Oh yeah. I could hear some of the bass pull away. There you go.
Yep, so this one I use, this is my 4K profile when conditions are not good. The one just before this one is my regular one, and the first one that we were talking on today, that's my VOoDOo bassy one.
Okay, yourself, man. You see, I was telling you the last time I talked to you, I like the one that we talked on the first time, but now I'm talking to you with all of them, man. I prefer the VOoDOo one and the first one. The one that you want to paste to it, it kind of lacking a little bass, but I prefer the VOoDOo one and the other one. So now I need to borrow both. There you go.
Well, we'll get them going, man. With that 6400, we could do this, no problem. All right, 73, Isaac. I'm gonna get out of here. KB2 UKA QRT. God bless.
Okay, 73 is from KB1BEM up here in Boston.